Hey everybody, welcome to The Dose. My name is Brian. It was a long Memorial Day holiday weekend. That was exciting for me. I love holiday weekends because even if you're self-employed and you don't necessarily report to a boss every day, although I still do have, I still serve the United States military, so I still have a reported place of duty 5 days a week. But if you don't, and I am self-employed as well on the side of that in a number of different ways, right? But even if you, don't have a traditional employment or you don't have a traditional boss, holiday weekends are great because if a lot of folks aren't working, even if you're self-employed, then you don't necessarily have to work either, and so you get a chance to take an extended break, right? Maybe it's 2 days or 3 days, whereas normally you would only get Sunday to kind of do, not work your business or whatever the case might be. So I love holiday weekends, man, because me, whenever I'm not at my place of full-time employment, right, I'm working on my blog, I'm working on my e-commerce business, I'm working on my speaking, coaching, and training, I'm working on, whatever it is. And so holiday weekends are great because I can kind of blow that off and get 2 or 3 days of, stuff done around the house. Man, I put a screen door on the garage, I re-screened some screens, I put a floodlight up in the back. I got all kinds of honeydews done this weekend. So I hope you had a magnificent Memorial Day weekend as well. What I want to talk to you about right now is something that we were told as children in a number of different ways and in cliche format. And we heard it again and again and again. And what we heard was, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Treat others as you would have them treat you. We've heard it as mentioned as the golden rule. Our parents gave it to us in 100 different ways when we were little kids, and we would, hit another kid and take something and go, mine. Your mom would go, now, would you like it if they did that to you? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? We've been taught since we were very young to care about others, to treat others with dignity and respect, and to try to put ourselves in their shoes and genuinely understand how they feel and take it on board and use it as a consideration in our words and in our actions and in our decision making. And we were told that, maybe not in so many words, but we were told that in 25 different ways as kids growing up. And that basic fundamental principle has not changed in adulthood. Just because we become adults, I think sometimes, we get into the business world and we start making money and we start making our own money and we start, get this kind of shark-like mentality, like you're the steamroller or you're the pavement, and that's all well and good. But I'll have you know that I believe, and only just from experience, some of the wealthiest people, some of the most financially successful people that I know also have the best marriages, the greatest kids. They have happiness and fulfillment, and they're just great people. They're nice people. They love other people. They give of themselves. They're just genuinely kind and giving souls. And yet they're so abundant. And when you think of like rich people, you think of jerks, Most of the wealthy people I've ever known have been very, very kind and giving and nice people. And so I'm beginning to believe, after so many years of research and hanging around with successful folks and interviewing them and finding out what makes them tick, I'm beginning to believe that it's the kinder, I don't want to use the cliche kinder and gentler, but it's the individual that truly cares about other human beings and values them as people that tends to be more successful in all those areas of their life. They tend to be more financially successful, tend to be more spiritually successful. They tend to be more emotionally successful, have better relationships. They tend to stay in better shape because they have less anger in their lives. They have less stress. They have less health problems long term. People that care about others tend to just lead better lives. Now, whether you agree that because it's some kind of biblical principle or moral principle or ethical principle, whatever, who cares? I don't care what category you put it in. I don't care what box you put it in. Here's the proof is in the pudding that nice people get rich, live longer, and are happier. So if you knew that, why wouldn't you just want to be nice? Right? And I think that's what care really means. It means be nice. Try to recognize somebody else's perspective. Try to see the world through their eyes for just a moment. Just try to walk 100 yards in their shoes before you retort, respond, reply, or react to a conversation, email, text message, whatever the case might be. Put another way, and I think it was Mr. Jim Rohn who said this, He said, if you treat everyone as if they were hurting, then you'll treat everyone with respect and with dignity. And so the next time somebody cuts you off in traffic or bites your head off, you can go, yeah, I bet they're having a rough day. Right? Treat everyone like they're hurting. And what that's going to do is it's going to create less stress in your life. It's going to make you more likable. It's going to attract more quality, high-achieving, successful kinds of people into your life. It's going to open a lot of doors for you. And let's face it, we all like to be liked. We all like to have good friends and good relationships around us, and that stems from us caring about others more than we care about ourselves. And that's the dose, guys. Go make it a great week.